I mean, is it possible? I mean, can someone really be that good of a villain? Well, I guess so. Star Trek Into Darkness is a movie that follows James Kirk, Spock, and all the rest of the crew from the first movie, and there's this new threat that rises up against the Federation, and his name is John Harrison, and he's played by Benedict Cumberbatch, and he is out for revenge for his own personal reasons. And now Kirk and his crew have to go out and try and stop this guy before he just, you know, destroys everything. I'm gonna leave it at that, because there are some surprises that I could spoil, but I really don't want to go into that. So that's all I want you to know going in, and going into this movie, I was completely excited. I love the first Star Trek movie. It's one of the best sci-fi movies I've ever seen. The trailers for this made it look so epic, and Benedict Cumberbatch, I thought there was no way he would be able to keep up with my expectations, but he did, and he did it. He blew him out of the water. He was so great in this movie, and I'll get to more about him in a second, but this movie just overall blew me away. It's fantastic. It is one of the best movies I've seen this year. I don't want to say the best quite yet. There's a huge cast in this movie, and all across the board, they are fantastic. You know, Chris Pine, he plays Kirk perfectly. Zachary Quinto, I love him as Spock. He is so good in this movie, especially. Zoe Saldana is good, Anton Yelchin's good, John Cho is good, everybody is good, Simon Pegg is good. But I've been waiting for a few seconds to get to this. Benedict Cumberbatch, who I know from Sherlock, which is a fantastic show. If you haven't watched it, go watch it right now. He just looks so good in these trailers, and his voice was so menacing, and it was so perfect sounding. And he is by far one of the best villains I've seen in a long time. I loved every second he was on screen. He just had this presence where when you saw him, you knew something was gonna happen, and he was just such a badass. He was so cool, and he actually has reasons for what he's doing. He has his personal reasons. He's not just out to, like, destroy things for the sake of, oh, I want to destroy it. He has a definite reason, and that's one of the things I loved about it. And just throughout the movie, when you get these different twists and turns, it's just, it plays out so well, and his character is such a great character. He's one of the main reasons I love this movie so much. And of course, J.J. Abrams directs this movie as well, like he did with the 2009 movie, and it's just, the space scenes, especially this one scene where they're floating, they're not floating, they're trying to fly through space to get into this opening in a different ship. It is such an intense scene, and it's so amazing. It just looks so good, and it looks so cool. I mean, that's the thing that comes to mind. All of the action is really intense. It's amazing to watch on screen. There are some great epic set pieces. There's some more personal type action scenes that have like one-on-one fights or a chase scene or something, and they're great as well. There's a few quick camera cuts here and there, but they didn't bother me whatsoever. And in regards to lens flare, I noticed it like twice in this movie, so didn't bother me either. Like I said before, the trailers made this movie look amazing, and to be honest, the trailers don't even do this movie justice. This movie is so much deeper and smarter than the trailer makes it out to be. Because the trailer, yeah, while Benedict Cumberbatch looked amazing, it made him look like he was just kind of destroying stuff for, you know, the sake of destroying, because, you know, he's a one-man killing machine. And in the movie, it just expands upon all of this stuff that's happening so well, and it makes it so enthralling that you just get sucked into the story, you get really into it, and you care about every single character on screen. You don't want anything bad to happen to any of them. Flaws, I mean, I got none. I mean, this movie, to me, is just one of the best movies of the year. It's the best movie of the summer so far. I'm gonna give it an A. I can't quite go A+ right now. Maybe on rewatches I will. But right now, as it stands, it's an A. It's the second best movie of the year behind Place Beyond the Pines. I just loved it so much. Definitely go out and see it, especially if you like Star Trek. I think you'll love this movie. So what'd you guys think of Star Trek Into Darkness? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? What did you think of Benedict Cumberbatch as the villain? Yep. Write your comments down there and tell me what you think. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button down there, because if you don't, I'm thinking about doing a Cumberbatch impression, but I don't want to, you know, shoot myself, so you think you're safe. You are not. And I'm gonna kill myself now. So see what you guys do to me?